You know what I realized? I've been clapping wrong my whole life. I'm always trying to do a symmetrical clap like this, but in reality, the much better clap is to angle it so that your hand hits the palm. It's a thicker, so that's the real clap. In case you were interested, Jack. I know. So today I'm gonna try to solve your problems. And you got a lot of them. I'm gonna start with this one though. Cell phone signal. Who is not hurting for more signal, better reception? Quick disclaimer, I have no idea if this thing is gonna work, but it claims to. So we're gonna find out if the link case clear is the solution to your problems, or maybe it sucks. I've got an iPhone here. I've got the case. We're gonna see about the reception of the phone without the case and then with the case. And we're gonna find out if it's the real deal or not. No fancy contraption. You don't need power for it or anything. It's got a weird kind of design going on. I mean, they say it's patented technology. But one thing I want to mention before we crack this open, I sort of switched the way that the iPhone displays its signal strength. So normally you have those little dots at the top. You can change those dots to an actual numerical readout. Here's how you do it. On the keypad, dial *3001 #12345 #. Then you hit the call button. You can get all kinds of data in here regarding your cellular connection. On the iPhone, just hold down the power, and then once you get to the power screen like this, you want to hit the home button for about 5 seconds, and then you'll see what happens when I release. Boom. So in this case, I've got -114. The smaller the minus figure, the better. So like -50, for example, would be good. -100, not so good. -114, not ideal at all. This would be similar to either 1 or 2 dots lit up. So not great signal strength where I'm sitting right now, which makes this the perfect location for this test. We are going to check if that -114 number goes up after I put the link case clear onto this device. Is there English anywhere in here? I mean, what am I doing? What's going on right now? To optimize your battery life, use EMW when accessing data or during calls. And the signal enhancement is instantaneous. However, iOS may need some time to display the change. Well, I'm still seeing -114. What happens is when you lift it up and slide it, you'll notice it lines up with the antenna on the iPhone. It's almost an extension of the phone's built-in antenna. Oh baby, we are now at -102. Jack, do you see that? Almost a 10% improvement? Now, obviously, there are a number of parameters at play here. It's not just signal strength, it's also the signal tech, like are you on LTE and so on and so on. But nonetheless, for the most part, you see a better number up here, a lower number up here, you're in better shape. But what does it mean for data? What does it mean for voice? I'm gonna launch a speed test right now to find out. So we'll do the speed test with the antenna extended and the case on first. 8.73 megabits per second download and 6.61 megabits per second upload. Now keep in mind, this is strictly the LTE network from, in this case, Rogers. -102 is the signal strength. I'm gonna remove the case now and do the same speed test. So the case is off, and I just discovered something kind of cool. Once you've enabled this, you can just tap in the top corner and switch back to the little dots. And then back and forth. Back to the speed test now, and let's see how we compare. 8.33 megabit per second down, 5.46 megabit per second up. It's slightly worse. 8.73 to 8.33, and 6.61 to 5.46. Is it incredibly substantial? No. Like, this isn't going to solve your problem if you have no signal at all. And if this is any kind of indication, the improvement you could expect to see in an environment with a somewhat weak signal might be in the neighborhood of 10%, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. It looks here from a preliminary perspective like it does do something. I thought maybe it was all smoke and mirrors, but it did do something. So the first step is do my little trick at the front of this video. Check what kind of signal you have in the first place. Get rid of those little dots. And if you're constantly in a situation with a weak signal, this could give you a little bump. So no, I can't say that it sucks. Maybe you hold on to that one phone call just a little bit longer with the one you love. Who knows what this might do for you.